Hello everyone and welcome back to Boater Plays Something. We are playing Jade Empire. We beat up a bunch of bandits and met a woman by the name of Hui who taught us a new style, sorta, kinda. I'd love a chance to try it out, but maybe another time. For now, we're gonna speak with her and find out more stuff going on in the Teahouse here at Tien's Landing. I'm Boater, let's play something. Improvised weapons. Do surprising damage and don't drain focus. Interesting. Tell me more.
Good, you're here. We can continue where we left off before.
You've got unfinished business with us.
Oh my god, more of you?
There are important matters at hand, yet you fellows keep interrupting. I'm surprised you're this eager to get another beating so soon.
This time we brought some friends to even up the odds.
Poor guy just trying to eat. Oh, okay. I'm sure it would rather that I try the new, thing, the new style out. I could have just booped him a little. Stop it, you're not allowed to heal. Oh, improvised weapon. Okay, so chunks of wood. I love that there are a couple of tonfa. Bro, stop. Very nice of it to tell me about.
I'll improvise.
Oh, I have no option. If I run over that, I mean, I could switch style again, but okay, that broke. Time to grab another, bro. Teahouse rowdy. Okay, so you're not even the ones that started this fight. Oh my god, stop. Come on, give me the big attack. Thank you. Well, he just kind of sits there. There we go.
You certainly look like Lee's top student, though there's something odd about how you fight.
Yeah, I keep hearing that.
Finger on it. It doesn't matter. The sailors won't bother us again. We can
Should
get
hope
back to
not.
business. Sun Lee gave me instructions to await you if anything should happen. I have prepared for this day for well over a decade.
Okay, so maybe not the full 20 years, but close. Are you saying that Lee knew that he would be kidnapped?
The full extent of what the glorious strategist knows is beyond my mind to comprehend. He is without peer. All I know is that I had instructions to wait for you. Sun Lee asked me to seek a piece of a special amulet he wanted you, his prize.
Ooh, you got it for me. Thank
It was
you.
broken apart and scattered when the Spirit Monk Temple fell. He intended to, and I assume he did, give the main piece to you. Rumor placed a smaller part with a fleeing apprentice monk, but it had been some years and the trail was cold.
So you searched for the rest of the amulet?
I eventually learned the monk had fled to Old Tien's Landing. He was there a year or so, but died of lingering injuries and was buried with his possessions unsorted.
Well, that's unfortunate but convenient.
Because the new dam was due to close and Old Tien's would become a watery tomb. The amulet was beyond reach, so I came here and waited. Now the Lotus assassins have drained the lake and exposed the ruins of Old Tien's Landing. It seems they are searching for this piece of the Spirit Monk amulet too.
Or at least for something. So I should head to the ruins and try to find the amulet piece.
Yes, Sun Lee intended you to find it. I was to tell you about it if anything happened to him. It was the last order he gave me, and I have waited years to fulfill my duty.
Okay, but what have you done for a living since then? Like, that can't pay well, just sitting somewhere to fulfill your duty. And also, what if my flyer had functioned properly? This whole time, you would have been waiting for nothing.
I choose to believe that my service was valuable and vital. You would have come here eventually. The amulet would draw you at least.
Yeah, that's probably right. The spirit probably would have guided me here. So, how long has it been?
It is coming on 15 years now.
So not the
As I
whole
said, I
time
learned the
that I've been
location of
alive,
the
but
amulet after
pretty
the
damn
monk
near.
died in Old Tien's. It has been difficult serving and waiting in silence.
So hold on, did you give me a piece and then there's another one in Old Tien's Landing? Or is the piece that you're giving me is actually the information on the Old Tien's Landing one? I wanted to ask a few more questions.
My assignment is to give you information to help you acquire the amulet. I will gladly answer whatever questions I can.
Oh, so many. Just from the top. Amulet, what you got?
I only know that I had to find the piece I was tracking. I did so. It is in the ruins.
Okay, so yeah, my
You
next
must
piece
find
is
it
in the
before
ruins.
The Lotus Assassins do. You will need it to help your master.
And how do I get to the ruins?
The gates leading to the ruins are locked.
I know.
But Minister Shang can give you the key.
Right.
You can find him in the town square, the highest point in Tien's Landing. I suspect the minister is eager to have someone investigate the opening of the Great Dam. You can use this as an excuse to get the key and explore the ruins.
Not a bad call. Hey, the Spirit Thief style. Anything else about that?
You are wise to ask. It is a difficult but essential skill to master.
I would have appreciated a controlled area to
Spirit Thief is always useful.
practice it.
It is common to get run down or injured during battle, and you can tire yourself even further concentrating your chi to aid yourself. When you are feeling such a drain on your resources, switch to Spirit Thief, and each successful blow will restore you slightly. The drain will not hamper your opponent, however.
Do you have a favorite tactic that you'd be able to share of it?
If you power through an opponent's guard with its strongest attack, it can briefly immobilize an enemy. During this, you can concentrate and increase the restoration.
Gosh, I'd love to know what that means in gameplay
Use
terms.
that time to attack with another style, be careful. Your opponent may not be as vulnerable as they seem, and one must never be overconfident of victory.
I want to ask you something
My
else.
assignment.
Do you have any idea where I could find a new flyer?
Pirates have raided local villages using flyers, swooping down like locusts. Minister Shang said he would stop them, but his promises have done nothing. You can find Shang near his still smoldering office in the center of town. I'm sure he will welcome
that's a
your
new
assistance,
detail.
even if your reasons are your own.
What do you know about the water dragon?
It is said that the water dragon is the shepherd of the dead. As you see, I know little about
Yeah,
this
this
I
is
don't know
more or
how
less
the
about what
attack
you
was
told
made
us. Well, I have a lot ahead of me. I should go.
Remember, go to the ruins and claim the amulet before the Lotus Assassins do. You will need it to survive the trials that lie ahead.
Okay, let's grab that. A little bit of healing.
I've heard pirates are raiding the outlying villages. I wonder if they'll attack Tien's Landing.
That's for her. Is there someone running the tea house?
I may be drunk, but that doesn't mean I am a drunk, because I'm not. Well, just a little bit. But I'm brave, too. I'm going to go close the Great Dam and save the town. I'll
Okay.
be a hero. That'll show them. Well, that'll show them all. I just need another drink to get my courage up. Wine! Someone bring me more wine!
You've been saying that for 3 days, Rue. Minister Shang's already looking for other people to close the dam, and you'll look a fool after all your boasts.
I doubt that man could open a door, never mind a dam.
Those sailors are the worst. They're rude and crude, and they don't keep their hands to themselves.
Captain Ing says we can't come to the tea house, but I don't listen to him anymore.
Oh, so Captain Ing might actually be able to do something about all of you. You have a name.
Do you mind? I'm in no mood for company, given my present state.
It's looking for people with names.
I am at the stage of my life in which I long for companionship. A wife with intellect and refinement comparable, but just slightly inferior to my own. Unfortunately, this town presents scant opportunity for a suitable match. Seamstresses, barmaids, peasants. I may as well marry the harlots selling themselves in the street.
You're a pompous ass. I'm glad I didn't have to ask who you are, because I figured that out.
They are blunted barbs forged by the sputtering flames of your lesser intellect. Farewell. Perhaps we shall speak again, if you ever tire of the braying and neighing of these barnyard animals.
You, sir, are 5 pounds of man poured into a 10-pound mold. Maybe bring your standards down a little.
Leave Zhang alone.
Zhang, you can't stay up here forever. This isn't your home. You need to come back with me to the farm.
No. Zhang not want to go home. Zhang doesn't want to see Ox.
It wasn't your fault. It was an accident. I need you back at the farm. Now let's go, Zhang.
No. Leave Zhang alone, or Zhang get angry and smash things.
No, we don't want Zhang to get angry and smash things.
I'll just go over here and leave you alone. What? Oh, hello there. Don't let Zhang bother you. He's really quite harmless. He's just a little upset right now.
Who are you? And also, who is Zhang? And if you tell me that Zhang is Zhang, I'm going to be a little annoyed.
I am Dong Ping, Zhang's employer. Zhang works on my farm, but the other day he accidentally killed one of my oxen. And since then he has refused to come back. Some of the patrons here are unnerved by his size. I'm worried that if he doesn't leave with me soon, the owners may take matters into their own hands. If he gets hurt, or worse, I'll be ruined. I can't run the farm without him, but I don't know what else to do. He won't listen to me.
Well, I'll speak with him.
You will? I must warn you. Zhang is, well, he's very strong-willed and very strong.
I have fought ogres before. They can be rough.
Be careful. Zhang the ox carrier came by his name honestly. I would hate to see him hurt you, or anybody else for that matter. Speak softly to him, and you should be okay.
In case this does come to a contest of strength, I'm gonna save. Because I learn from my mistakes. The lessons don't stick that well, but I do learn them.
Go away. Zhang not want to speak to you.
You're a big guy, ain't you?
Zhang kill Ox. Zhang too strong, too rough with Ox. Zhang not want to hurt Ox. Zhang only playing. Now Zhang cries for Ox.
Tell me what happened, Zhang.
Ox like to play with Zhang. Ox like it when Zhang throw her in the air and catch her. Zhang missed. Zhang dropped Ox on her head.
It's kind of funny,
Ox
but it is
dead.
sad.
Ox was Zhang's friend. Zhang killed a friend and now Zhang is bad.
But if you don't go back, your master will starve.
Master have other Ox. Master won't starve. Master better off without Zhang.
It would be nice to know which of these I have like more points in. The other ox will be lonely if you don't go back.
Zhang is lonely. Ox must be lonely too. Maybe Ox will forgive Zhang and we be friends again. I will go and see. You have been nice to Zhang. Zhang like you. Zhang hope you have good day.
Thank you so much. I was at my wit's end. You've done me a great service today. Come, Zhong. Let's go home.
Zhong coming. Zhong go home now.
Thank you for getting rid of that thing. Business is bad enough without that ogre scaring away my customers. Here's a little something to thank you. It's not much, but it's about all I can afford these days.
I'll take it. Anyway, are you the proprietor? Can I talk to you? Do I gotta wait for you to reset back into position? Oh, you got a happy face. Who are you? I'm intrigued. Oh, you make spicy foods. Why don't people like your food? Bile of leopard. I'll try your food. Actually, I should have equipped some gems to help out. Can you eat 3 of my dishes? Not right now. Okay. Hey, cool. We have a level up. That's handy. So let's do that first. Let's body up. Mind up. So mind is our highest. Oh, save changes. 5 points to spend. Do we want to keep pumping it into that? Chi cost reduction. I think, honestly, like there's been some times when this feels a little too slow. Save changes, and let's toss an extra point. We have 1 point left. Let's throw this into damage increase on Toad Demon. Now, the amulet. Organize them. What have we got? Intuition +5, mind and spirit. Oh, I didn't swap that because of the reload. Okay. Unequip that, equip that. And let's save really quick so we don't die from food poisoning. Yes, I'd like to try some of your dishes. Fair enough. Here's your 300 silver. Ooh, fresh shark. Okay. Mine is what I have the most in. It's strange that it would affect my spirit, but shark spleen soup sounds good. I'm gonna go kind of trying to balance what sounds good versus like what I know I can withstand. Spirit has been weakened greatly. To what extent is greatly? Oh, I should have gone in increasing order because each one gets rougher. We'll definitely have to go with this because mind will be last. My body can handle the haunch of deer. Give me that next. The eating sounds in my headphones. I'm sure my mind can take it, and I could really go for one of those bladders. Hey, we did it! Interesting, you say? I might be interested. Sorry, having played the game before, I know exactly who he's talking about. Do I have another 300 silver? Here's another 300 silver. Let me try it. That's straight out of Princess Bride.
And remember, this is for posterity, so be honest.
Ooh, okay, we survived. Oh, back up from the camera a little. There we go. Need to make sure that you're framed alright. It depleted every aspect of my being. That is dangerous stuff. Tasty, but oh boy. The bronze tongue. Okay. Now we can head back down. So, I don't know what that did to us. So our ability scores are still the same. Oh, but it like took down like our current health, chi, and focus maybe. So the bronze tongue, +4 each to charm, intimidation, and intuition. Let's drop out good fortune and put that in. Some other sailors. Rue is still having a wonderful time. Let's see if the proprietor is down here at all. You're not the proprietor. Well, you might be. Hold on. Steeper Yanru.
Hello, greetings, welcome. My name is Steeper Yanru, and I'll be... No, that's not right at all. Idiot. I'm Barkeep Yanru now, not Steeper Yanru. I'm sorry about that. I still can't get the hang of this new position. Sometimes I wish old Mother Quan still owned the Teahouse, so things could go back to the way they were.
The person we had talked to before is the we're gonna call it a bar, not a tea house. Did the tea house change owners recently?
Old Mother Quan used to run the place until Dutong bought it. Well, buy isn't quite right. It's complicated. Talk to Mother Quan if you want the whole story. I used to steep the tea here. They called me Steeper Yanru. But now Dutong says I'm going to be the new barkeep. And I'll have to give out advice and wine in equal doses.
Give me some advice?
Sure. Just remember, I'm pretty new at this. I'm still practicing. Let's try this one. Every bureaucrat knows a tree grows toward the light, but a rock grows not at all.
And what does that mean?
I have no idea. Dutong just had me memorize a bunch of wise sayings. None of them make much sense to me. Maybe they'll sound better if people drink the wine.
I'd like some wine.
Slow down, my friend. I can't serve you wine yet. I'm not a real barkeep. Master Dutong just has me practicing, so I'll be ready when he turns this place from a tea house into a tavern.
Can I have some
Master
tea
Dutong
then?
Wants me to practice giving out advice for now. He wants me to stay focused until I get the hang of it. No wine, except for him, of course. You want some advice?
Sure.
The wise man will always remember that falling leaves spiral downwards, but only until they rest on the earth.
I mean, I kind of like that one, but,
Just remember what I told you. You never know when a bit of homespun wisdom will come in handy.
Also, can you tell me about
Hello
Dutong?
again, a salutatorious greeting and welcome. I'm gonna be the best barkeep in Tien's Landing. As soon as 3 Sheets Dutong turns this place into a tavern. I would rather have
3
my own
Sheets.
job, but Dutong's in charge now. He says
Interesting.
I have to practice giving out wine and advice so I can become a real barkeep, just like the ones in the Imperial City. Oh,
Tell me more about Dutong.
I can't say too much about him. He's my boss, after all. Mostly, he just sits in the corner and drinks his wine until he gets drunk. It's a shame Mother Quan had to give the place up. She didn't waste her days getting drunk, and she didn't make me practice giving out advice all day so I could become a barkeep.
Give it up? What do you mean?
It's complicated. If you want the whole story, talk to old Mother Quan. I'll just keep practicing my advice.
Yeah, okay.
Farewell. Take care. If you ever need any advice, I'll be right here, handing it out like a barkeep should. Goodbye.
Okay. Hey, old Mother Quan.
Hello, young one. My name is Quan, but everyone calls me Old Mother Quan.
A little surprised she's not speaking Thofan.
Too, okay? Welcome to my tea house. Oh, that's not right. No, not anymore. Sorry about the confusion, dearie. What I meant to say was, welcome to Master Dutong's tea house.
So you used to own the tea house?
Yes, I owned the tea house for many, many years. At least I thought I did. But then Master Dutong came to town with that imperial writ. Oh my, wasn't that a shock? Turns out his family owns this land. They have for hundreds of years. The land is his along with everything on it, so now he owns my tea house too. He was nice enough to let me stay on here as a helper. I steep the tea. Yanwan takes the orders, and Master Dutong, well, he mostly just drinks his wine.
You didn't know he owned the land when you built the place?
No one knew. This was just an empty patch of rock for hundreds of years. Who would have thought the Empire had deeded it to anyone? But Master Dutong came along with his writ.
Did you check it to make sure that it was legitimate?
Now, why would I do such a thing? I can't even imagine anyone being so horrible they'd forge an imperial writ. No, I'm sure the land belongs to Master Dutong.
Sure. Well, I'll speak to him about this.
That is very nice of you, my child, but what could you do? I would love to have my tea house back, but it belongs to Master Dutong now. You can't argue with an imperial writ. All this talk is just the rambling of an old woman. Put it out of your head and enjoy yourself. It may not be mine anymore, but this is still a fine tea house.
/ tavern. Okay, Master Dutong sits in the corner and drinks his wine. Which corner is that exactly? Patron Yaoru. Kindly Yushan.
Can't you just leave an old man in peace?
Kindly. I'm sorry?
Sorry doesn't come for much. Sorry can't erase our mistakes. Sorry can't change the past.
What are you talking about?
Nothing. It's not important. Not anymore. Just leave me alone.
Okay. Where is Master Dutong? Looking for a corner that he drinks in. Patron, jar, hui. Nothing. Patron, 3 Sheets Dutong.
If you want tea, have a seat. The serving girl will be by directly if I don't fire her first, a useless wench. I should have replaced her the day I took over this tea house.
I heard a bit of a Canadian accent in there. You own this tea house.
I am 3 Sheets Dutong, proud owner of this quaint little tea house. I recently acquired it from old Mother Quan, the elderly lady steeping tea over there in the corner.
I wanted to ask some questions.
You want me to throw this troublemaker out in the street, boss?
Don't be stupid. You saw what she did to those sailors. The only way you'd hurt this young lady is if she broke a nail while punching you in the mouth. Forgive
true.
me, guard. His intentions are good, but he's a bit slow on the uptake.
Oh, that's fine.
I'd love to answer your questions, but that would interrupt my drinking. I'm afraid that isn't acceptable.
But who are you?
I am 3 Sheets Dutong, proud owner of this quaint little tea house.
Okay. May I see the writ granting you ownership of the place?
Oh, certainly. The Imperial writ is 400 years old, and I just carry it around with me all the time and show it to complete strangers. Please. The writ is locked safely away, as I told Mother Quan. I'm not about to bring
So
it out
she
on
hasn't
the
actually seen the writ.
Leave me to my drinking.
I think you conned old Mother Quan.
What a truly horrible thing to say to me, especially when I'm sober. The very notion that I, 3 Sheets Dutong, could do such a thing is, well, it is unthinkable. Your accusations grow tiresome, stranger. You have no proof that I cheated old Mother Quan, and I don't see any reason to continue our conversation. So thank you, and goodbye.
Yeah, like the outright accusation, probably not necessary. But hey, Mother Quan, have you actually seen the writ? Do you miss owning the tea house?
I do, dearie.
Okay. I'm not sure. Hold on. Steeper Yaoru.
I would rather...
I want to talk about Dutong and his Imperial writ.
That Imperial writ has caused us no amount of grief. Mother Quan lost her tea house. Waitress Yanwan is busier than ever, and I spend all day giving out foolish advice.
Did anyone actually see the writ?
Mother Quan saw it, though her eyes aren't too good. Most of us didn't bother to give it a look since hardly anyone in the town can read anyway.
I think the writ was a forgery.
What? You mean it wasn't real? That means Mother Quan should still own the tea house. Problem is, Dutong's already shown everyone the writ, and now he's got it locked away. If you're right, he'd never bring it out again. There's no way to prove he cheated Mother Quan.
Well, maybe I can make him confess.
That might work. It would probably help if you get him drunk first. That's something I can help you with. Dutong's always having me send over wine. Usually I mix it with water so he doesn't get too drunk too fast, but I could start sending it to him unmixed.
Yeah, get him drunk and I'll get a confession out of him.
It won't be quite that easy. I've watched Dutong for quite a while, and when he's drinking, he usually goes through 3 stages of drunkenness.
A puzzle.
Dutong gets very friendly when he starts to drink. You might get a confession out of him then, but I doubt it. He's not really all that drunk at that stage. Usually after about 7 bowls, he slips into depression and sorrow. He complains about how his life is worthless.
7 bowls.
Man he is. Not a pretty sight. By the 9th glass, he starts to get paranoid. You can't really talk to him then. Usually around that time, I try to slip a restorative potion into his glass.
So 7 to 9 is our sweet spot. This is going to be a long episode because I want to do all this tea house stuff in one episode and then move on there. So, tell me about the restorative potion.
The restorative tastes pretty foul, but it does the job. Works instantly and makes a man sober as an imperial judge. Dutong's guard keeps a vial handy at all times, just in case. The guard gave me a few vials so I could slip them into Dutong's wine when he starts to get paranoid. Keeps him from getting out of hand.
Well, let's send him some drinks.
No problem. We have 2 sorts of wine here. Peasant's wine and Imperial seasoned spirits. The peasant's wine is pretty weak, but that's usually what Dutong drinks. The Imperial seasoned spirits are a lot stronger. 1 bowl of that is worth 3 bowls of peasant's wine. And if Dutong gets too drunk, I have the restorative to sober him up.
Well, let's get him some peasant's wine to start, because we're not watering it down. If we do that and then 2 seasoned spirits, then that should be what he needs.
One drink for Master Dutong coming up. Anything else I can do for you?
I'm back in a bit.
Good. Go speak to Dutong. We'll get him to admit he's a cheat and a sneak. then...
Okay. Master
What do
Dutong.
you want? You come to mock me? Come to laugh at the tragedy that is the life of Three Sheets Dutong?
Oh, let's talk about that writ that you showed Mother Quan.
No, not the writ. Let's not talk about that. It's my secret shame. Just the thought of that writ brings tears to my eyes. It tears at my poor, miserable soul.
Oh, you poor man. Tell me all about it. You can trust me.
Yeah, you're a good friend. I could trust you. You'll understand. Oh, I'm a despicable person. A bad, bad man. The writ, it's a fake. A forgery. I made it all up.
Boss, what are you saying? I better sober you up.
Oh, I hate that restorative potion. Oh, that stuff tastes like vomit baked in a glaze of goat hair and garnished with a sprinkling of horse dung.
And now I have the strangest memory, as if I... Oh no. Did I say anything to you, stranger? Anything about, oh, I don't know, an imperial writ?
Yes. You, told me it was a fake.
What? No, I never said any such thing.
I heard what you said, Dutong. I knew you cheated Mother Quan out of this place, and now we have proof. You can't get out of this now.
Ah, I see what you're after. Oh yes, Three Sheets Dutong was not born yesterday, or the day before that. Indeed, we are speaking the language of commerce. I will give you a great deal of silver to keep this little secret from getting out. Lots of silver for both of you, if you keep quiet about this.
I don't know, Dutong. I could really use the silver, but Mother Quan is such a nice old lady, I'm just not sure what to do.
Now, in a more recent RPG, I would love the option to take the silver and then rat him out anyway, because God, he deserves to be fleeced for every penny he has. But no, I think the choice is made in this dialogue right now. Because it would be like, oh, grab the silver, and then, you know, a different bit would be, oh, go tell Mother Quan. But no, we're not going to sell her out like this.
Right, of course. What was I thinking? Old Mother Quan's a good woman. She deserves to have her tea house back.
Boss, people aren't gonna like us when they find out what you did. Maybe we should get out of here.
Yeah, maybe you should.
That's the smartest thing you've said since I hired you. Let's go.
Well done. It'll be nice to have old Mother back in charge again. You should tell Mother Quan she got her tea house back. Now things can go back to the way they were.
I knew you would make the right choice. We share the same master, and he taught us both well.
Dawnstar approves.
Hello again, dearie. I hope you're having a nice time here in Master Dutong's tea house.
I have some great news for you. His writ was a forgery.
A forgery? Are you certain?
He confessed. The tea house is yours again.
That scoundrel. No wonder he left here so fast. Cheating an old woman out of her hard-earned living. The very nerve. People, listen to me. Master Dutong has left. This brave young lady exposed him for the fraud that he was. The tea house is mine again.
Hooray for Mother Quan! Her tea house is back in business.
You've given me back the only thing I ever cared about. And you've done a service for this town, too. I'm going to turn this place back into a respectable quality tea house.
Okay, voice sounded familiar, but not where I thought it was ringing a bell. So, it was nothing. Glad that I was able to help.
I don't have much. The only reward I can offer is my humble thanks. That and a promise that you will always be welcome here at Old Mother Quan's.
It would be nice to have a tea house that is, maybe not indebted to me, but, happy to see me here.
Praise the Emperor. Old Mother Quan is back in charge, and I'm back steeping tea where I belong. No more giving out bad advice for me.
I was hoping that he would be like, I'm steeper, no, bartender. No, steeper. Hooray! Anyway, hey, we've kind of solved... We've done the Teahouse stuff. It's time to head back out into Tien's Landing, and we'll do that next episode. Everyone, thank you very much for watching. Everything worked fine this episode. I didn't die, and everything is still recording and doing so properly. So, hey, we're having a good episode today. If you want to see if that streak continues, make sure that you're subscribed, because no guarantees. You can follow me on Facebook and Instagram.com/BoaterBug, and at Mastodon at zerk.us/@BoaterBug, support at Patreon and Ko-Fi.com/BoaterBug, and watch live at Twitch.tv/BoaterBug. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a good one, and I will see you next time. Whoop! I will see you next time without hitting the mic.